उपस्थित हैं इस समय। चाहूंगी अब मोहम्मद शब्बीर साहब को, जो पूर्व वाइस चांसलर है अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी के, कि वो आए और अपने विचारों को।
Speakers, they have already spoken, and they were speaking especially in the area of triple divorce. I assure you, I would be speaking in the area of triple divorce, but doing justice with my chosen theme and deviating from those which they have already covered. First of all, divorce itself is a curse, but sometimes it is blessing, sometimes it is appreciable. But here, audience in totality, along with this, as the nation is sensitized by the very legitimate effort by Shri Indresh ji, and that is squarely triple divorce. Triple divorce is virtually, if we examine within the framework of Islam, Islamic jurisprudence and Sharia basic sources, then unfortunately it is innovation, it is bidat, it is denial of the dictum of the Holy Quran and the procedure given in the Holy Quran to effect the divorce. And it is disliked by Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him. And once I may refer that a matter was reported to Prophet Muhammad that one person has divorced his wife triply. So he stood up and his face was red by anger, and that person was brought before him and he annulled that irresponsible divorce. That is very authentic source. If you look at the series of Quranic ayah, especially Surah Nisa and Surah Bakr, 9 Quranic ayahs they are there which are dealing regarding the divorce. Regarding the triple divorce, which is now misused, if you look at the Quran, there is a procedure that when wife is into her period, after this menstrual period, everybody is knowing that is a period of sexuality, and that time should be chosen by the husband, and that too in the presence of two arbitrators. Those relation, if it is not realized properly, then after that talaq 1 month time should pass on. Then again when to her period is there, she is free from menstruation. Again for reconciliation try should be made, and if it is not materialized, second talaq should be pronounced. Then after that whole month that is passing on, there is a open door for reconciliation. If it is not happening third time, again arbitrates and those who are from family relations from both the sides, they should try for reconciliation, and if it is not realized, and again husband is saying, I give you talaq. That is 3 talaq, and there is a 3-month time. Enough or ample time has already been expired for the reconciliation. There is no point for the jest, there is no point for the whimsical or capricious attitude. There is nothing like that. Coolly thinking thrice and giving 3 months time. That is the Quranic procedure which is given in Holy Quran, ayat number 35, and if you look at 2 to 9 of Surah Baqarah. This is Quranic talaq, and this is approved talaq, and this is talaq which is called talaqul sunnah. Talaq triple, talaq, 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 before the wife or in absentia, sitting in Malaysia, just using MSN, using telephone, using this other technical means, even writing letter, making telegram, all this is all nonsensical, which is having no Quranic or Hadith approval. This is the reason, if you look at whole the Muslim world, perusing the Holy Quran, they ventured, and I am going to refer you that triple talaq is totally rejected basically from dominant Muslim countries, and their number is 22, including Pakistan, our neighbor country, which came into being on the basis of Islamic theocracy. So I will be giving the reference of those countries where triple talaq is a foreign concept. Particularly, if you look at Algeria, Egypt, Iraq, Iran, Kuwait, Lebanon, Libya, Morocco, Sudan, Syria, Tunisia, Yemen North, Yemen South, Palestine, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Brunei, Indonesia, Iran, Malaysia, Pakistan, Somalia and Turkey. How this triple talaq was rejected, a particular methodology was adopted. And that methodology, I am telling you, it is Islamically and jurisprudentially approved. Doctrine of Takhayyur, Doctrine of Talfiq, Istihsan, Al-Masalih, Al-Mursala, and along with this so many. If any particular school is creating hardship in a particular situation, that school can be substituted. Regarding triple divorce, I may tell you, only and only under Hanafi school it is permissible and which is prevalent, but among Sunnis, if you look at, Shafi'i school is there, Maliki school is there, Hanbali school is there is no triple talaq concept. Likewise, 12 school of Shia's community, that is there, among all 12 there is no triple divorce like that. So I would invite those persons who are championing the cause of Islam and gender justice. Islam itself gives the scope and methodology, and Islam is a dynamic religion. Islam is assuring it is the religion up to just doomsday in entirety. So how this may live up till the moment it is not complying the need of the situation and circumstance. So Islam is bound to be stand still. That's why all those mechanisms that is there. In India, Mr. Chairman, I must say you, when British regime was there, under Hanafi school, everybody was having this belief that women, they are having no right for the dissolution. But for your kind information, Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanwi worked and worked day and night, and virtually he prepared a code. And he tried to substitute the Hanafi school by Maliki school, and he prepared the Dissolution of Muslim Marriage Act. Resultantly, it was submitted before the British Imperial Legislature, and British regime passed that dissolution of Muslim marriage in the shape of Act in 1939. So, solution was made there. And now, any woman who is not satisfied with the conduct of the husband, she may go to the court of law. There are 9 grounds. She may take the divorce. Likewise, Sharia Act 1937 came into being when customary laws, they were crept into the Sharia. Then again, ulama-e-din, they approached British Imperial Legislature, and then Sharia Act 1937 came into being, assuring that marriage, dower, divorce, maintenance, guardianship, that shall be decided following the rule of the Sharia, and particularly the specific school by which they are the followers. Why not today? Muslims, they are feeling shy, and personal law board is making all nonsense, even giving the affidavit before Honorable Supreme Court against the letter and spirit of the Holy Quran and Prophet Muhammad saying and doing a Quranic ayah. Who is going to accept? And then again, they are saying Constitution, and that is the religious freedom, Article 25, their stand is protected. I may say you, this Constitution of India is supreme law of the land. Any law, whether personal law or any law, that should satisfy its requirement. I may tell you, you look at Article 13, Article 14, Article 15, Article 21, Article 25, Article 26, Article 29, and Article 372. collectively and conjunctively you try to. And then I am coming to Article 25. Article 25 to protect religious freedom. But what is the assurance? It should be the essential, rather must be the essential part of the religion. This talaqul bidah, this triple divorce, which is denying the Quranic letter and spirit and Prophet Muhammad saying and doing as a bidat, as a deviation, is just only prevalent amongst the Hanafi school. That is entitled to enjoy the freedom of religion which is given under Article 25. No. It cannot be. And there is a constant judicial pronouncements on this ground. I may refer Muhammad Hanif Quraishi versus State of Bihar. Honorable Justice Iqbal will hear me. There regarding the cow slaughter. Even when Bakrid is approaching, Muslim approach court that this is the part and parcel of their religious performance that should be allowed. Honorable Supreme Court said that other animals you can't slaughter as a matter of Qurbani. People replied yes. So said, how it is essential part, without that your religiosity is not going to be accomplished. And rejected. Though the matter is sub judice, we should not cross the limit. But for that I will be assuring that now the time is right. Time is right. I think Muslim community under its own leadership was having this duty to approach the present government that make even some improvement and reform following the Muslim countries, following the Sharia principle, and we are bringing a model, some model as a matter of legislation, and government is requested to get in passed. I think this is the Loktantric requirement which Muslim community under their clergymen, they should do it, but the way Muslim Personal Law Board is trying to behave, that is wrong. That is wrong ab initio. And I am sure intelligentsia, conscious people, they are having their understanding and attitude, what is right, what is wrong. Enough is enough. Insignificant population of Muslim now in India, that is Hanafi school. They should abstain themselves. They should say, now enough is enough. By another school substitution may be possible. Legislation should be brought into, and Muslim community should come forward to the present government. Present government stands for to be a welfare government, and that is within the framework of the Constitution of India. That step should be there. And I think before the judiciary, as they are trying to put in the name of affidavit and other stands, which is in the basic denial of the basic source of Sharia, that is not good, that is bad. So I would even applaud the effort of Indreshji, who has sensitized the whole country on this issue. Women empowerment in the area of Muslim personal law, I think that is very ripe area. Women, they are coming up. Leaders, they are coming up. Bright people, intelligent people, even people of modern attitude, they are coming forward, and now they are having anxiety, something should happen. Okay, if Supreme Court is not going to give the justice, if Supreme Court is not going to correct the situation, then I am sure Muslim community should itself come forward approaching the present government that enough is enough, and we are giving you the draft for legislation and bring the legislation. So I think my topic was Talaq and Shariat, legality, reality and legitimacy. I have spoken, and I have not touched upon those areas which have already been covered by two learned speakers, though area was same. One last sentence I will be saying. Plethora of judicial pronouncements, they are there from the British regime up to the post-independent India. I share the feeling of our finance minister, few days before he said that in the area of Muslim personal law, those judicial pronouncements they are there, they are in need of review. They are in need of review. Barring few judgments like Krishna here, very celebrated judgment. But if you look at, this triple talaq is bad, good in law, bad in theology. Like that, so many nonsensical, I am sorry to say, judicial pronouncements they are there. They should go. They are now outdated. And for that, our law ministry should work and our judiciary should work. Obsolete judgment as a matter of precedent, they should not remain creating a stumbling block. So that should be taken care of, particularly bright person like Sheikh. Thank you very much, sir.